I love the Passover feast. It's truly special. I mean, I love the way that we have a time in a way that we can remember when God delivered the Israelites out of Egypt. I love that it's delicious. You're always thinking with your stomach. Well, it helps make it more memorable. And you're saying that all the symbols can't do that for you? Symbols? Those things you crash together to make one of those banging sounds? I don't remember having one of those. Not those kind of symbols. A symbol is an object or a picture that reminds us of something else, something meaningful, like the candles that remind us of God's presence here with us. Or the unleavened bread, which is a symbol of the removal of sin. Whoa! Bible word alert. Unleavened. That's a word that comes up a lot in the Bible, but it may be new to some of us. Unleavened bread is bread that doesn't have yeast in it. So it's not nice and it's not fluffy. Instead, it's flat. It's flat like a pita bread. Now back to the story. Here comes Jesus now. Is it me, or does something seem different with Jesus? What do you mean? It's just his heart seems a little heavier today. I have earnestly desired to eat this Passover with you before I suffer. I tell you, I won't eat it until it is fulfilled in God's kingdom. Before he suffers? What do you think Jesus means? I don't have the slightest clue. Then Jesus took the cup, and as always, he gave thanks. Then he passed it to his disciples. Take this and share it among yourselves. I tell you that from now on, I won't drink from the fruit of the vine until God's kingdom has come. Until the kingdom of God has come, won't that be a long time? I mean, won't you get thirsty? After taking the bread and giving thanks, Jesus broke the bread and gave it to his disciples. This is my body, broken for you. Take it and eat. This bread is his body? It represents his body. It's a symbol. In the same way, Jesus took the cup after the meal and said, "This cup is the new covenant of my blood, poured out for you and for many for the forgiveness of sins." Is this another symbol? Yes. Hey, I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. But if they are symbols, then what is this all really about? You know how Passover is a special meal that helps us remember God's people being delivered out of slavery? I absolutely do. I think Jesus is giving us a special meal to help us remember something important. But what? His body? I mean, his blood, his suffering? I mean, I guess I don't understand. Is something going to happen to him? I'm not sure. There are people who love Jesus very much, who see how he heals and how he cares. But you know how it is. Some people, powerful people, just don't like the way Jesus does things. See, I knew Jesus seemed different today. Friends, I think we need to put our minds at rest now. It doesn't do any good to worry about a future that we can't predict. Jesus taught us that once, and Jesus just shared a special meal with us to help us remember. Remember what? I think he wants us to remember that no matter what happens, he loves us.